The law of oneness. All is an expression of the same thing. All is energy. Energy cannot be created or destroyed. It can only be converted from one form of energy to another. Everything in this entire universe is connected to everything else in this entire universe through the law of vibration, just as the colors in a rainbow are connected in such a way that you are not able to tell where one color stops and another one begins. So too, are you unable to distinguish where one thing starts and another one stops? Everything in this universe is connected to everything else in this universe. Just as the water that boils is connected to the steam into which it transmutes, and the steam is connected to the ether or air into which it changes, you too are connected to everything in the universe. Whether you can see it with the naked eye or not isn't important. The only physical difference which exists between one thing and another relates to the density or the amplitude of their vibration. All things are merely manifestations of energy or spirit. When the world comes to understand this truth, we will be aware that all people are the same. We only appear to be different. The true dividing lines for mankind are not borders, color, or language, but simply ignorance, and its polar opposite, understanding. The law of divine oneness helps us to understand that we live in a world where everything is connected to everything else. Everything we do, say, think, and believe affects others and the universe around us. As we grow spiritually, we learn how to transmute negative thoughts, words, emotions, and actions into positive ones. We not only manifest a better environment for ourselves, but we also help create a world that is consistent with the One. Everything that exists, seen or unseen, is connected. Together, we are one. We are divinely inseparable. There is great power in our collective mind. It is called the hive mind. In the Bible it says, "Truly I tell you that if two of you on earth agree about anything they ask for, it will be done for them by my Father in heaven." Matthew 18:19. We are connected to Source, and when we ask for something or come together and believe that it already is, it will be, it already is. The hive mind is so strong, it is an entity of its own. Some beings on this plane understand this and try to implement nefarious agendas to control the hive mind. The collective consciousness can be likened to the body, so within, so without. This is taken from Corinthians in the Bible. Now the body is not made up of one part, but of many. As it is, there are many parts, but one body. If one part suffers, every part suffers with it. If one part is honored, every part rejoices with it. Now you are the body of Christ, and each one of you is a part of it. The body is a unit, though it is made up of many parts. And though all its parts are many, they form one body. So it is with Christ, for we were all baptized by one Spirit into one body, whether Jews or Greeks, slave or free, and we were all given the one Spirit to drink. This law of divine oneness is the reason why spiritual growth is so important. As we learn and grow, we learn how, if we're all connected, setting our vibrational frequency higher and higher can have an extremely positive influence on our hive mind. If inside of you there is pain, sadness, anger, and turmoil, fear of rejection, hatred, and so on, that is what you are feeding to the collective, which in turn brings down others and as a whole affects the hive mind negatively. When you operate at a higher frequency, such as peace, joy, and love, you are feeding that vibrational frequency to the collective consciousness. You are bringing a positive vibration to the collective consciousness. This is why group meditations are so beneficial to the collective. Love your neighbor as yourself, do unto others, as you would have them do unto you. Love your enemies, and pray for those who persecute you. If anyone slaps you on the right cheek, turn to them the other cheek also. Give, and it will be given to you. These Bible verses make more sense now and take on new meaning. What you do will affect the collective and come back to you included with all the other people's energy you affected in the process.